Hello traders, welcome to today's video. Tomorrow will not be a normal trading day, guys. Tomorrow can be very highly volatile because there is a news coming from war between Iran and Israel. And heavy bearish close we have seen on the Friday. FIIs are selling aggressively in the market, and India VIX spiked very sharply. We can see that India VIX was yesterday at 13 level. Now today it touched 14 level. It means then volatility is rising very fastly. And we can see that geopolitical tension is rising in the global scenario. Weekly expiry is also coming at 2nd March and holiday next day. So, market is going to be very volatile due to multiple news events. Okay, this combination creates explosive volatility. Today, we will break down everything in detail. Why gap down probability is high, exact support levels, what happens if market breaks 25,000 levels below, and what happens if market traps bears, how to trade weekly expiry safely. Watch carefully till the end. Okay, guys. So first is we will decode what happened on the Friday, what happened on the Friday market, and what can happen on the Monday market. So Friday candle was not ordinary candle. Okay, it was very and heavily bearish candle. If we see on 1 day chart, if you remove these drawings and we see on the daily chart, we can see this candle closed on the Friday. Okay, this is the Friday candle, and it is heavily bearish candle. You can see the body is filled with a red candle, and it completely closed below here, 25,178. So strong bearish body we have seen, and closing near day's low, high volume, and multiple intraday supports broken. Okay, so Nifty closed near 25,200 level here. Nifty closed near 25,200 level, and this is the now support zone. This is a nearly a 3 week low closing. Okay, this low is 3 week low. So closing near 3 weeks low means that supply is still active. And now understand something very important. When market closes near day's low on Friday and global news flow is negative, probability of weak Monday opening increases. This means that the market closes very bearish on the Friday, and on Saturday, Sunday, a big global negative news comes, like war news or something. Then this means then on Monday market can open gap down or negative. Okay, this is not prediction. This is a structure based probability. Then what can happen on the Monday in the opening session? Okay, so next is, guys, if we see the FII and DI data, what happened here? FII had sold around 7,536 crore. Okay, FII sold very heavily, around 7,000 crore on Friday. Previous session also sold around 4,000 crore. If we see the previous session, we have seen around 3,465 crore has been sold by FIIs. And on Friday, they also sold 7.5 thousand crore. Okay, this is aggressive distribution. When FIIs add short position with price breakdown, it increases continuation probability. Also important, Friday data showed FIIs increasing short exposure in the index future. This supports downside bias. Okay. Next is, guys, India VIX impact. If we see the India VIX chart here, we can see that the India VIX is continuously increasing. It was at 13 level a day before on 26th February on Thursday, but on Friday it increased from 13 to 14 level. This means high VIX plus expiry day. Tomorrow can be very fast premium expansion. This means that tomorrow option prices will run very fast, and you have to trade very carefully tomorrow. Okay, tomorrow will be a fear based selling. So tomorrow options can move very aggressively. So keep this in mind, and ready to book your profit very quickly tomorrow. Gap down possibility. Some traders are expecting 200 to 500 point gap down tomorrow. Okay. Important reality is exact gap size is not confirmed before the market opens. So people don't know that how much point gap down can happen tomorrow. But technical conditions support gap down probability. This means that tomorrow gap down probability is very high. Current close is around 25 200 level in the Nifty. If you see the Nifty close, then you can see here that Nifty is closing around 25 200 here. This is the candle closing on the daily chart. And if 200 point gap down happens, then next zone is 25,000. Okay. If market opens 200 points gap down, then what will be the next zone? Okay. If you see on the 1 hour chart, so here is the support for on Friday. Okay. Here is the support on Friday, 25 200 zone. And if gap down happens, then next zone is, where is the next zone? Next zone is around 25,000. Okay. 25,000 is the next zone for gap down. And if 400 point gap down happen or 300 point gap down happens, then what will be the zone? Then market can come between this zone. Okay, so this will be last zone for the gap down, 24,800 to 24,900. Okay, and this will be the middle zone for the gap down, 25,000 level. Okay, so keep an eye on both this level. Okay, if the market opens around at 25,800 or 25,000. Okay, if the market opens near, if market is currently here, if it opens here and start to reverse from here, then you can buy about 25,050 level. Okay, if market opens here and it start to go about 24,900, then you can take reversal from here. Before that, guys, let the market settle down a little bit in the opening session. And after confirmation, you should take the entry on the call side or put side. Okay. If the market try to reverse after gap down and you see the green candle closing and reversing, then try to take the call option with the small stop loss and big target. And if market try to go more down, then wait for the breakout and after confirmation, take the put side trade. Okay, don't jump in the opening, guys, because tomorrow market can trap you in the opening session, and if you trapped wrong side, then you can face heavy losses. Okay, so what will be the critical levels for next day? If you see the critical levels, then first level is 25,000. You can see here, this is the very critical level, and this is psychological support also, and this is a round number, and this level was a very strong level till January month. You can see here on 21st January, market came here and took support and bounced back. And on 27th January, market came here and took support and bounced back. On 1st February, due to budget news, market broken this level and came down. Then again sharply reversed from 24,800 level and it closed above 25,100. Okay, so this 25,000 level is very crucial level. And if 15-minute candle closes below 25,000. Okay, if the 15-minute candle closes below 25,000 level, this will mean then market can fall further downside. Okay, and selling pressure may accelerate very fast. Next is, guys, 24,800 level. Okay, if the market comes near this level, 24,800, daily chart next major support is this, and also gap fill zone is this. If price reaches here, temporary bounce is possible. If price opens this level, this means the market can reverse from here very sharply. Okay, because further downside is not possible. So 24th, 800 and 900 zone will be the last support for tomorrow in the opening session. Okay. After that, what happens is if market breaks down below 24,800, then market can go 24/7, 24/600 and 5 24/500. But before that, until 24,800 is holding, market can reverse and it can again touch this level 24 25 to 200. Okay, so keep an eye on these two levels, 25,000 and 24,800 level. Here we can see the price action for tomorrow trading session. Okay, so if we assume the weekly expiry behavior, what can happen in the tomorrow weekly expiry? So Tuesday is holiday. Tuesday is a holiday for Holi. Expiry day with big gap often becomes trending day. If market opens with big gap up, then expiry day becomes trending day. If gap downs opens and no recovery, then it means trend will continue downside and it will reach to the next support. So what can we see in the option premium behavior? Okay, if market opens big gap up, then implied volatility spikes, which means the small premium strikes, OTM put options expand very quickly, and premium movement becomes very fast. So do not chase without structure. If you get the profit, then book quickly and close your trading day. Do not trade whole day, because if you trade the whole day tomorrow, then you can get trapped in any trade and you will lose hold your profit and hold your capital. Okay, so keep eye on these level for tomorrow trading session. So guys, what is the logic behind this trade plan? First scenario is gap down near 25,000. If first 15-minute candle breaks 25,000 and sustain below this level, then next target is 24,800. Okay, and stop loss will be above the breakdown high candle. Next scenario is, guys, if gap down happens near 24,800. Okay, this is the strong support zone. If green reversal candle forms here, then bounce toward 25,000 is very possible. and small recovery trade we can take. Okay. Third scenario is, guys, a small gap down but no breakdown, which means if market opens near, currently market is at 25,200, and if it opens near 25,50 and 25,100 level and fails to break 25,000, then short covering bounce are possible here. So expiry days are trap days, so keep an eye on this level.